Hi friends, good evening. Today it is 7th August 2022 and the time is 9 p.m. And last week our weekly forecast numbers was literally on the dot to on the dot. And thanks to market for respecting our numbers. I've already made the video. The video is already available in my YouTube channel, so you can go back and see how market respected those numbers to the dot to the dot. Okay, so now this week, let's see whether market is going to respect our numbers. But again, there are a lot of analysis which you can use. Many people use many things, many technical analysis. But what the ultimate thing is, what you need is a good system to capture 250 points in Nifty on a weekly basis. Even 200 points is more than enough, to stay in the game. So you need a good system which will manage your emotion and which will sit with the trend to capture the move to get the 200 points on a week on week basis. Any technical analysis, any system will do the needful, and all the systems are 100% perfect, right? From any time frame, any technical indicators or oscillators or whatever you use, all are 100% divine, all are 100% genuine, except our human mind. So we need a system to capture the 200 points on a week on week basis. Let's see how the market is going to respect our numbers, and let's see how where the market is standing. And I've already covered the detailed video on all the indices across the globe, more or less, and you can watch that video. And I've already covered in that our major indices of all the FMCG, auto, media, consumption, services, and all that, PSU banks and all that. So you can go and watch that video also. Now this is predominantly for Nifty and Bank Nifty, but in this video I'm going to cover only Nifty. The next video I will cover Bank Nifty. Okay, so now let's go to the chart. Okay, so this is our last week performance. So you can go back and watch this video. What are the numbers we predicted on Sunday night and how market respected those numbers in the last week from 1st of August to 5th of August. And this is a video where I covered all the indices across world, and you can go through. Just I was using only Ishimoku, little bit of Pitchfork and Fortune signals to the more analysis. So now let's go to Nifty. Okay, so now based on the following the trend, absolutely there is no worry about it because none of the candle closed below the previous low candle. So till it doesn't close below the previous day candle, you can still stay in the game. You can still stay in the game. And this week, I've already mentioned in my PPT last week itself, based on time cycle, this week high and low is very crucial for the market. So mark the high and low of this last week from 1st of August to 5th of August, and whichever side it breaks, it give a decent of 400 points to 500 points more in Nifty and 1000 points to 1500 points in Bank Nifty. So last week is very crucial time cycle week for Bank Nifty. So not on actually Nifty, and to the core it is for Bank Nifty. Okay, so watch out, mark the high and low of Bank Nifty of last week and see the miracle. Okay, so this is on a trend following system. It looks extremely good. Okay, even on a weekly side, none of the candle closed below the previous week low. So trend is on the upside only. Trend is on the upside only. Nothing to worry about it. Okay, so this can be used in hourly time frame, 5 minutes time frame, 15 minutes time frame, any time frame which you use. But the system it works like mad without any indicator. Okay, so now let's go to the normal trend line stuff. More or less, the resistance is somewhere here. 17,731 is what it's saying now, and it is trading above all the major SMAs which normally people use. And let's see whether it has already crossed this 20 SMA is already done now, golden crossing. Let's see whether it is going to cross this 200 SMA to give more thumbs up on the upside. Okay, so now if you go to Fibonacci, if you connect this high and this low, we are crossed above 0.18%. Now 0.618%, which is the golden ratio. Maybe we will try to go and touch this number, which is 17,871. So if you from there, if you connect here, so it is taking support at 0.618. The next resistance is 17,699. So whichever thing you want to use, you can use. And here it is struggling at 0.786. So 0.786 is 17,502. So that is where it is struggling. So I have not got the exact top. I am simply showing it. So this is where it is struggling. So let's watch whether it is going to cross this level, 0.786, and it will throw. Now it will go and touch this one, which is 18,114 actually, to be precise. So this is what Fibonacci says, and till it was 0.618, nothing to worry, which is 16,994. But normally I don't use Fibonacci to the major extent. Still, I'm not saying anything wrong about Fibonacci. It works, like wonders. So any system will work with 100% accuracy. The way in which you are going to use it is what matters a lot. Okay, so now let's go here. So this is a angle. We call it as Gann angle. So there are 1,000 ways to draw Gann angle, but this is a very simplest way to the first, maybe I can say the preliminary way to draw a Gann angle. Okay, so just go to the end of the wherever it makes the bottom, just connect it, put 45-degree, and keep the 1 bar 1 on the 45-degree. So you will be getting a lot of resistance, support, and all that. So see, exactly took the support at 2 bar 1, and now it is trading at the highest point on the top side, on the top side. So last time also it went above, and from there it crashed. Again it went above the Gann angle, came down, exactly took the support from this Gann angle. Okay, so now it is again at the resistance. It is again at the resistance. But this is one way you can use Gann angle, but there are 1,000 ways, or at least according to me, I use 7 methods in Gann angle. So this is one of the very normal way to use, but still it works like magic. Still it works like magic. Simple thing, always the best. Simple thing, always the best. It won't complicate too many things. Okay, so it works good, very well. And see how it exactly took the support. Suppose if I go and draw from here, maybe this, if you take here, this low is fine, or you can draw from this low, or you can draw from this low, whichever you want. But you need to do a little bit of homework. Suppose if I take this thing, and if I put it here, where I've already drawn the 45-degree angle. So if I match the 1 bar 1 with the 45-degree angle, this is where it gives. See how beautifully it took the support, more or less the support. And now if you go here, and it is holding it. This was the last week candles, and exactly it is taking the support at the angle on it. Okay, so anything, everything you can use, but the only thing is how to manage your emotion. So all these are at least 9. According to me, it is only 10%. 90% is your mind game. 90% is your mind game. Okay, so based on everything, all looking good. Only on the pitchfork, it is facing little bit of resistance. This is actually Nifty Bank, but even Nifty also facing little bit of resistance. If you go, I don't know where I've drawn it. Maybe if you want, I can do that one day. Let's go and do that. Okay, so now let's go to pitchfork. Take the high, take the low, connect it. Okay, so actually I use this because this works really great. So this way it is above the median line, so nothing to worry about it. So if you go and use in the second method, If I click here, that is where it's standing. So this says the resistance based on this low, this high, and this low. So you need to do a little bit of homework to capture which one will be good, whether this low, this high, this low, or whichever. You need to do a little bit of homework. But according to me, I prefer this rather than anything. So it is at the resistance. So break above the resistance. Obviously, these are the extension which will go. So it says the extension is first extension is roughly around 18,070 and the second resistance somewhere around 18,395, and it says it will go above the all-time high. So let's see how it is going to respect this line. I have not correctly drawn it, so I have not took the exact pinpoint, but according to me it is at the resistance. It is at the resistance, and maybe this green color line will act as a resistance support, and this median line will act as a major support in case if the market comes down. So I don't take all these numbers, all numbers I've already given in my PPT. So I will go with my PPT numbers only. Okay, last week you know how market respected our PPT numbers. Okay, so now let's go and see the PPT. And before that, let's go and see fortune signals. This is Ichimoku, and exactly on a weekly trend, it closed at the Ichimoku cloud. And if you take the lagging span, here it is facing one resistance on this candle. Apart from that, you have conversion line and the baseline on the top. So it will definitely give little bit of resistance in the coming week. So once it breaks, then it is a gala time for bulls, because there is no endurance here. If it breaks here, I think it is good to go. And on a weekly front, this cloud is still bullish. Okay, so cloud is still bullish. So the possibility that it will go and touch this number, which is 17,867 and 18,202. So if you go here, you will get the exact numbers, which is 17,850 and 18,193.56. So this is where it will face a little bit of resistance. But based on the Ichimoku cloud, if it breaks the cloud on the weekly basis, closes above the cloud, and where the lagging span also, if it crosses that conversion line and the baseline on the top, it is free to go. It is free to go. It will be smooth more or less. It will be smooth more or less. Only the trend change date in the later point of time will come for any kind of resistance in case if it comes. Okay, but it is coming. Let's see whether that candle low is broken maybe on the later point of time. And if you go to 1 day, so fortune signals already given a buy, and it is a genuine buy. So every time when it comes down, we will try to buy as long as it holds our 1 hour red and blue. 1 hour red and blue. So even last week it came down all the way, exactly touched the 1 hour red and blue, and from there it moved like mad. So till it, we will always try to concentrate on the buy side till it holds these two numbers, which is 17,186 and 17,149. So this will be our support PRZ zone for the coming week, and all these I've already mentioned in the PPT. Okay, so now 1 day, nothing to worry. Lagging span is out of everything, and it has already given a buy, and stock is the candle is the price is above the cloud. Only one itch is the cloud is still in red. The cloud is still in red. It says maybe after 29th August things may turn good also, but only one thing, it has to hold this low, the cloud low, till 26th August. Okay, let's see, fingers crossed. Okay, so now let's go to the PPT and see all that. And if you see Nifty and Bank Nifty, it was an inside bar pattern on 4th and 5th. So 5th is an inside bar pattern. So break above 4th high, it's very good. Break below 4th low, it is not good. Okay, so now let's go to the PPT. So PPT. Oh, 1 second, sorry. 1 second. Just a minute. I'm sorry, just a minute. Okay, so now let's talk about what we discussed. We are going to discuss in PPT. Okay, so now 24th August, today we have done in our webinar, we have done a new homework, but that homework which we normally follow. And based on that, it says 24th August is the major day, very major day. And 8th August will be a minor day. Okay, so 24th August, watch it. I've already marked in red based on some assumption, based on past working. So let's watch whether the market is going to top out on 24th August. Okay, that is what the past pattern is showing. So till market holds this low, nothing to worry, nothing to worry. And again here, till it holds this low, nothing to worry, which is the 1st August TCM. Okay, so now based on the numbers, Nifty closed more or less above the expiry game changer number as well as the monthly game changer number, and Bank Nifty closed above the monthly game changer bullish number, but it is struggling here. It is struggling here. So till it holds these low for the month, you don't need to worry about the market. Till it holds these bearish numbers, you don't need to worry about the market. It will come and take the supports here. Okay, break below this number, it will go and try to take the support here. Okay, you don't need any chart, you don't need any indicator. This do wonders. This do wonders more than any chart, more than any chart. Okay, so now let's go here. Okay, the support is at 17,161. That was our pivot for the last week, which did wonders because last week the low was 17,161.80. Okay, and the pivot is what I'm looking at is 17,351. But it always better to cross the fourth high and close at least one 1 hour candle. If it close above fourth high, it is very, very good. And decider is this number, which I'm eagerly waiting for this number. I was expecting this number last week, but it has not done it. But it has done the second target, which is 17,460 or something like that. So it did wonders. And for Bank Nifty, 37,388, and pivot number is 38056, and this is where it will face resistance. Once it crosses and closes above this number, we don't need to worry about Bank Nifty. Okay, so whatever I discussed in the chart, and that is what I mentioned here. Okay, so now this week is very, last week itself I said very clearly that this week is very crucial. So kindly mark the high and low of this week and watch the magic. And based on the past performance observation, I've clearly told if Dow Jones holds third low, I'm expecting minimum 7% up move in August itself. Fingers crossed. Let's see how Dow is going to play out if it holds the third August low. Okay, so now we are concentrating on Tata Steel above 108. My stop loss is 105, and I've already mentioned why we need to concentrate on metals in my last video. Stop loss is must. Stop loss is must because that is the only one which is going to save your skin, not any analysis, not any analysis. Okay, so we are already long in Lupin at the good rate, Jubilee Food, Pidilite, and Pidilite was the rocker, and we are short in Voltas. We explained why we went short in Voltas yesterday at 986. Okay, that is based on our simple one number magic. Okay, wait for my weekly game changer number tomorrow for at 9:18. I will give you that number. And based on today's webinar, we found out that 16th August 9:15 a.m. candle 9:15 a.m. candle will do the wonders. In case if 16th is holiday, because in my webinar, many said holiday, many said working and all that I don't know. According to me, 15th August 9:15 a.m. candle will do the magic. If 16th is holiday, then 17th morning 9:15 1 hour candle will do the magic. Just watch it, enjoy it. Okay. So now let's go here. The next possibility, if it holds, and I'm giving this for the last 1.5 weeks, and let's see, I'm eagerly waiting for this number. And Adani Port and Adani Enterprises, the time cycle date is coming. For Adani Ports, it is 24th, and Adani Enterprises, it is 30th of August. Most probably, something may happen next month because that is a yearly date, which is very, 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 very crucial for Adani Group. So let's watch. Let's watch. And for tomorrow, it is Alchem and Tata Chem. We already discussed about Alchem and Tata Chem in the webinar. So Alchem, it is very near to a 1 number magic and decider number. We will see what we are going to do tomorrow based on first 15 minutes high and low of Alchem, and power Pidilite based on the time, not on the price. It busted on Friday. Okay, and this is the number for tomorrow only. Tomorrow only. Okay, so kindly take a snapshot and use it to the maximum. And on a weekly basis, just listen to this. On a weekly basis, this one number will act as a resistance on Nifty future till it holds this number on a closing basis, nothing to worry. And more or less, this number is 100 points difference, and this is a daily number, but it should not close below the weekly number. This is the weekly number which we need to watch out in Nifty future tomorrow. In case if the market comes down, kindly see how market is respecting to this number, 17,353. Okay, if breaks, then the next support is here, and more or less it will not try to break because you have one number here, another number here. These two will act as a price reversal zone in Nifty futures. Okay, all these 5 numbers are Nifty futures, and this is Nifty spot. This is for the whole week. This is for the whole week. So based on weekly, it says you need to go buy only above 17,476 only. But if you go to my daily number, it says you can buy here. There'll be some point of difference, but it is definitely worth it. That's why I'm giving. I can even write the same number here or whatever it is, but it works like that. Okay, so use it to till it doesn't go below this number on a 30 minutes closing basis. Nothing to worry. And our number is already here, 17,161. So now pivot for this week is 17,351. 17,351. And again, if you go to Bank Nifty, okay, so these two number, this weekly number and this number will act as a major support. If it breaks this number, then this number, which is 100 points below this weekly number, only close below this number, we need to be little bit worried. But again, as I already told you, last week high and low is very crucial, and we will always try to buy whenever if it comes down and touches our fortune signals 1 hour red and blue. That's all. Okay, and all the numbers are here already. So watch it. I've given the PRZ zone also. Watch it. Okay, take the note of it. And Alchem is for Monday because the trend change date is happened on Saturday. So Saturday was holiday. So we need to take on Monday. And Auro Pharma is on 9th. ICICI GI on 9th, and Torrent Pharma is on 10th, and Syngene is on 11th. Okay, Pidilite, why it is very vibrant is because that was the yearly date. Okay, so whenever it is in yearly date, I will mark in yellow color. I will mark in yellow color. Britannia again. See, after Britannia, after the yearly date, see how where it is standing. Simply you can go short below this number, stop loss this number, but this stop loss is huge. Normally I don't go with this stop loss. We use our fortune signals to initiate the short or long. We use fortune signals for the exit based on 5 minutes or 15 minutes, whichever time frame which we follow. So you can use all these numbers. Trend change date thing I've already given, and let's see till August 1st I have given, and I will again add. Already we have the list. We will add once this page is filled. Okay, So that's all. Nothing more to talk. I will try to cover Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty numbers I've already covered, so I'll try to cover only the chart of Bank Nifty. All the numbers are already here. So thanks a lot for watching this video. Again, saying I'm not a SEBI registered investment advisor, so kindly do your homework or consult your financial advisors before taking any financial decision. Today's webinar, morning webinar, was an awesome one. People learned something, and we started our paid webinar courses. This is the first time in our thing. So many people joined and they learned something. Whether they are going to join my paid subscription program, I'm not worried about it. But they learned something on that program. That's what gives a lot of pleasure to me. Thanks a lot. See you soon in the next video.